Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's a 007 here. The video today is going to be on some electronics that I'm carrying, or the electronics that I'm carrying for my AT through hike, and also how I'm going to vlog and share videos during my time on the trail. So I'll first talk about the electronics I got. All my electronics go in this little bag that's in my pack. I have an Anker 325. It's a power bank. It's a 20K power bank. Has the two USB connections at the bottom, and it doesn't have a USB-C, which I wish it would, but it doesn't. The Anker 65 watt power block, and it has a two USB-C and one USB connector. This is for, you know, when I'm at a gas station or a hostel or something, I plug in so I can charge 3 items at once, especially with the USB-C. That's kind of a big one for me. So I have that. And then the rest of the stuff in the bag are mainly cables. Now, I have now labeled the cables. I got a cheap little thing. So this is for my inReach, my GoPro cable. And the reason I did that, when I did the shakeout hike, I had all these cables there, and you can see a lot of them look very similar. And I was plugging, you know, just trying to figure out which one was which, and it was just a mess. So I got these labels for that. My white ones, so I have an Apple iPhone. The white ones are for my phone. This is my USB-C charging cable, and then for plugging into my Anker with the USB Lightning, I have for my Apple phone here. I also have, I've decided, you know, I have a video where I'm checking out headlamp, trying to figure out which one. I went with the Black Diamond Sport. It's a 400 lumens. And the thing I didn't like about it was it didn't have rechargeable batteries. Now, what I did was, I'm trying to open it here. What I did was I went and got these Coast X batteries, and they have actually, and you probably can't see it, you plug your USB right into the battery there, and it hooks up all, well, three, there's 4 batteries, but the 3, and right into USB, which is pretty nice. The reason I wasn't going to go with that was when I looked at the rechargeable batteries for the Black Diamond, they came with a block that you basically took that pack out, put it in a block, and I didn't want to add more ounces. So this is kind of nice. The only thing I really added was this little charging cable here, and I can charge this while I go. So that I think worked out well. You know, I appreciate everybody's comments and messages. I think I'm going with this one over the 230-degree headlamp because it's a longer beam. So if I'm using it walking at night at all, I'll see further. With the 230, doesn't go as far ahead of me as this. And this has a red light for in the morning when I'm getting up, and I don't want to wake people up. And so, yeah. So that's why I went with the Black Diamond. I covered that. So another item that I have is my Garmin inReach Explore Plus. All these items I have in the description underneath, so if you're trying to find them, I don't have a link to them because those links get old after a while, but at least you'll know what it is. So I went with the Garmin inReach Explore Plus. I followed a couple people. There is the Garmin inReach Mini, and honestly, a few years ago when I was attempting some hikes, I went with the Mini. I've been testing this one out. The main reason I went with this, honestly, 2 things. One is because the battery lasts a lot longer than the Mini. And on my 3-day shakeout hike, this thing was still at 60%. And I was, you know, a couple people that reviewed them said they think stated these worked for 5 days. And this is on from as soon as I get up in the morning till when I go to bed at night. And I'll explain how that goes here in a sec. And the other is it has a map on it. So I can zoom out on the map. If everything falls apart, I can, with this map and I'm lost, I can just pull it up and it'll have a mark on it that shows where I am, which direction I'm walking in. I really like that option to have. So, so that's why I went with this. So been practicing with this, used it on the shakeout as well. As most of you know, this has an SOS button on the side. And all I got to do is pull that off and hit the activation. It's already all logged in, and the cavalry will come and get me wherever I am. Probably cost me an arm and a leg, but at least I know I have that peace of mind should everything start falling apart. So when you turn this on, what I do, the Garmin InReach Explore Plus will link to my phone. So I have it on my pack here on the side, but Bluetooth wise, all I got to do is with my phone I can do everything there. So I can text message, and that'll go out over the satellite to Moneypenny to let her know where I am. So in the morning, what I do is before I leave, I have a preset message in here to send to Moneypenny saying I'm leaving for the day. On her phone, she gets a text message that says, you know, I'm starting my day, and if she pulls up the connection, it'll show exactly where I am on the map. And as I'm moving, it drops cookies every 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is. It'll drop cookies the whole time. So she will always know exactly where I am if anything's you know, if she needs to get a hold of me, or if there's a problem that I can't hit the SOS and she hasn't heard from me. So she knows in the morning, I'll text her, I'm starting my day, and I turn the tracking on so she can follow me. At the end of the day, I text her, stop for the day, and then I'll let that message go out, and after a few minutes, I'll then turn this off. On her phone, she will have that mark on a map that shows the last place I was, which is where I'm sleeping. So then I can conserve some battery with this, you know, while I'm sleeping. And then the next morning I turn this on. It takes a little bit to connect to the satellite, and then I let this on all day while I'm walking. And she can text me throughout the day, so that is a possibility. I will tell you, when you buy this, you have to subscribe to you have to get a subscription to have so many text messages and whatever. You can pause that after, you know, so when I'm done my through hike, I can pause that, and then I only owe, I think, $32 a year to keep it, you know, current. But other than that, and the subscription I have is $53 a month, and that's for unlimited text, so I can do anything. So I'll just do that for the months that I'm hiking, and then I'll turn it back off. But yeah, a couple people went with this and said the battery lasts so much longer. It has a map. It does quite a few things, so that the InReach Mini does not. So that's why I went with the InReach Explorer Plus. I also have a GoPro. So the one I have is the Hero 10. That's what's taping this. I have a mount on my trekking pole. So the GoPro really is on the trekking pole most of the time. And then I have a real, I didn't bring it off my backpack. It's a very small little tripod that I can set this on. So if I set along the trail or in camp or something like that, I can do that. So that's kind of where I am there. So on my vlogs, so what I've tried to do with my iPhone, all the videos that are on my channel, Hiking with 007, have been done with my phone, only with my phone. And I wanted to do that just so I got in the rhythm of knowing how to do it. It's much easier on the computer, obviously, with a keyboard and everything, but I wanted to work off the phone so that I was competent at it when I'm on the hike. So I use two programs, and I should probably say, so the GoPro also connects to my phone. So for instance, right now I hit the tape off this. So when I'm done videoing this, I download it to my phone, and then from my phone, into the two programs I have so that I can make my thumbnail and the video and go from there. So with that, so I use, oh, good, I lost my, there it is. So Canva, I'm sorry, C-A-N-V-A. Canva is what I use for the thumbnail. So on YouTube where you see the thumbnail that shows, so this one I think is equipment and vlog plan. That's where I make that thumbnail, and it does it all with that on Canva. And then I use Power Director. Honestly, Canva and Power Director kind of came about from watching some other people, Taylor in New Hampshire last year. You know, that's what she used, and a couple others that I followed. So I thought, well, it seems to work well with them, so I'm going to go with that. Now, I will tell you, I get the premium on the Power Director because it gave me some music that I don't have to worry about copyrights and things like that, that I can use it if I need to. So, so thumbnails is Canva, and then the video is Power Director with the premium package for that. So those are the two programs I use to make the videos to upload then to YouTube. The other thing I do when I'm vlogging, or I intend to do, and I did it with the shakeout hike, just to test everything out. So start point, stop point, distance covered, what was elevation, and then my blood sugar numbers, because this is a big deal with me with my low carb diet and diabetes. So I will always put those in the description under the video. I followed quite a few people in the last few years, and you know, it was always helpful when I'm watching where they go and what they've seen. I think, you know, like the Audie Murphy Monument, you know, when somebody said, hey, I was between this mile marker and this mile marker, and that's where the Audie Murphy Monument is. You know, I make that little note because I thought, man, I really want to see that. And then another one would be hostels that are in a certain area. And sometimes when we're vlogging, people get very vague, and you think, man, that hostel looks really nice, but I don't know where it is. So you know, you're going through trying to look it up and everything. I want to make that as easy as possible for anybody following me. So if they want to, you know, if they want to stop at that hostel, they can look at that. And then my blood sugar numbers, obviously with the diet, as I'm hiking, you know, I'm going to talk about that quite a bit. So that's where, yeah, and that's why I'm going to put those in the description. So that's my vlogs I'm going to try to do every day. When I did the shakeout hike, it worked really easy. You know, I did some videos through the day. You know, it's kind of nice with trekking pole, just hit the button, do a little video, talk on it, do whatever, and then just hit it, turn it off. And then in the evening, when I went into the tent, and because, you know, hiker midnight, you're going to bed, but you're not really tired yet. So, you know, I'm in my tent, you know, 7:30, 8 o'clock, because it's dark and it's starting to get cold. And what I did then was I just downloaded everything on my phone, just sit in the tent and put everything where I needed. And then I made my video file, and I had it all set up with the thumbnail and everything. And as soon as I got a signal, then it was easy to just put that together. I am a little concerned about signal for uploading vlogs, and I believe what's probably going to happen is just like on the Art Lobe Trail when I did the shakeout, I didn't have any signal really through the days we were out in the Art Lobe. So when I got down from the mountain and into an area where I had signal, I posted, you know, day one right away, and then day two I uploaded right away, but I put it to post the next morning, and then day three the morning after that. So I think that's how it's going to work as well on the AT, where I might upload 5 videos at once, and I'll try to do them every day, so it's not just 5 videos all at once. Yeah, because that's kind of craziness. So another thing, you know, people have issues with all the data they have on their phone. Then I'm really not that big into that. The videos, when I'm done, so for instance, day one on the Art Lobe, when I made my video and it was all together and I saved that video, all that, what they call B-roll, you know, whatever, videos, I just deleted them all because I had the final product I want. You know, the vlog I'm doing for family and for me later. So when I get back from the AT, I can download those videos of day 1, day 28, day, 60, 10, whatever. And I can download those videos, so I'll have them. The only thing I didn't quite know how I was going to do was still pictures. And I didn't, my phone doesn't have hundreds of pictures on it. I go through them, I delete them, or I download them. So what I'm planning to do is on my personal Facebook page, every day I will post a couple pictures that I think are really nice pictures. I might put some in the video as well, but I'll put those still pictures on my Facebook page, and then after a couple months I can just download that. Now I could put some stuff on the cloud and pay for more cloud storage, and I'm just trying to do it on the cheap here, and as I thought about it, I thought, well, that'll do it. So I will have to upload, the YouTube premium to be able to download videos, but that's okay. I can do that when I get back, and I can always get the photos off my Facebook page anytime when I get back, and then just download them and put them on my hard drive. So that's kind of my plan for how I'm going to do that. If you got any comments, I'd always appreciate it. I've learned more stuff from comments. For instance, my headlamp and going with a certain kind of headlamp. Heck, the 65 watt power block, that was somebody else said, hey, you might want to try this because it'll charge faster, which was a great point. So I appreciate all those comments.